What's up, real world? Twisted Luck. Hope everybody's good. Thanks for being here. I always appreciate you. Real quick, if you have followed all the videos, if you've seen them all, it started with a video a night that I encountered a cop parked on the sidewalk at the grocery store. I made that little short video. I parked on the sidewalk in front of him. My main question for him in there, aside from the parking thing, was just to be mostly kind of comical and making a point, I guess. But my main point was I wanted to ask him what I have been asking many cops. Can you tell me the 5 elements of the First Amendment of the Constitution? That's all. Not quote the whole First Amendment or anything crazy like that. Just basically, what did you take an oath to, and what are those 5 elements? That's it. Because I've not found one that can do it yet, and it's disturbing. And if you look around online, many other people encountered the same thing. He was kind of special in the fact that he told me he didn't know it. He doesn't know it. Then later he said he does know it, but he doesn't want to tell me. And I don't want to keep making videos with this guy. And to the bootlickers that say I'm harassing him, he'll clarify that. I'm not harassing him, right? I'm not a jerk. I don't come at people hot. I don't come at cops hot. I'm not looking for a reaction. Some people do that in these types of videos. That's not me. I'm trying to have a legitimate conversation. I literally, it's about education and it's about change. Education for cops and for citizens, right? We should know our rights, and the cops should too. So I'm not trying to just keep making videos with the same cop. He keeps just happening to park on the sidewalk to get my attention right in front of me in the grocery store I go to a lot. So there he is. And there was a couple questions I wanted to ask him in reference to our last encounter. So not much different this time. He's not changed much. But let's have a look. We'll come back real quick and talk about it briefly. Almost forgot to mention, sorry about the format. I intended to make a little video short, just a short little thing with this guy. So sorry about the format. That sucks. But when you said that you hope that I keep asking cops about the 5 elements and knowing their oath and stuff, and you're sure that I'll get something that'll benefit me and benefit me in my life. You said I keep asking cops, and if I do, you're sure that I'll get some stuff that'll benefit me in my life.
Okay, but I don't call saying that, but yeah, I probably could.
But
I keep trying.
But do you think that's?
I think if you keep trying, I think you'll get a lot of interaction with a lot of law enforcement officers, and I think it'll serve you some purpose in life.
I want to. What do you mean by that?
I don't remember if I said that phrase in what you just said doesn't.
It was. I don't know if it was word for word, but that's essentially what it was.
Okay, sure. I mean, I guess I hope you do that.
Well, what do you mean? Like what? What would be beneficial to me?
I don't know.
You know?
If I said something like that, I was probably meaning I hope that maybe you get some fulfillment in whatever the answer, whatever the goal you're looking for. I guess I'm assuming. I'm going betting, man.
Yeah. You realize I never came at you like an asshole, right?
Huh?
I never came at you like an asshole. You know that, right? No. I'm just saying that. The things I've asked you, that's a legitimate thing.
Yeah.
That I ask people all the time. And to me, it's disturbing that we can't answer it. You know?
I mean, we can answer, but we can also choose not to answer.
But if that's true, why would that be, though, if that's true?
Because it's free will.
Because it's what?
It's our free will.
It's your free will.
Yeah,
but
to not answer it.
Are you a public servant?
Yeah.
And you signed up to be, right?
Mm-hmm. But does that mean I have to do anything the public asks me to do? Do I need to come clean your house?
Did I ask you to clean my house?
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
But when a citizen wants to see how much confidence and faith they can have by, let's see if they just know this simple thing. Okay. Why would it be? I don't want to answer that. That definitely sends a message that you don't know it.
But doesn't that also mean we still have the discretion to answer it or not? Do we give up that free will? Did we sign that over to give up that free will to be able to have to answer whatever questions public citizen asks us?
No, but you don't think that would be an asshole thing? Like, you don't.
It's just me displaying my free will and not answer them.
But everything else you talked about in detail, but for some reason that one thing, not that one thing.
It's personal choice. I mean,
you say, and then one day you say you didn't know you were going to be on the stand today, so you didn't prepare. Is that something you have to prepare for?
What are you referring to? You have to repeat that, because I don't think that makes sense from what we're talking about right now. I didn't know today I was going to be on the stand today, so I could hit you. Wait, what question?
You didn't realize someone might ask you what you took an oath to? No, wait, that was one of your responses in response to that question. You said I didn't know I was going to be on the stand today.
Oh yeah, I probably said something. I could have probably said something like that.
Well, that's not something you got to prepare for.
That short. Are you talking about the round 2 that we had?
I don't even remember what it was.
This round 3.
Because it's all been about that one question to me. The sidewalk thing, got my attention, and that's why I came to you. But
did you ever address the fact that this is private property? Because I did see that video. Like I said,
which one?
The first one you put up, me being parking on the parking.
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
I told you that was in there, and it was explained that was explained in detail in the full video. What did you see, the short or the full video?
The full video.
That was explained in detail in the full video.
Maybe it was the short. I thought it was the full, but I guess it was the short one.
That was the full thing. We're just. I don't know. You're the only one. Either cops will say they don't know it, or they'll pretend they gotta leave.
You say I'm the only one that does that?
But you're the only one that says I know it, but I won't tell you because I don't have to.
I like that. That's me being unique. I like that.
That's you. I mean, I guess that's.
Now I have to keep the uniqueness.
I guess that's something.
Yeah, that is.
Oh yeah.
I gotta keep the uniqueness. Are you taking a picture of my computer?
No, I'm just looking to see what you put up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. Just EP extra patrol.
Walmart parking lot. You're not at Walmart.
Oh, I am not at Walmart. I'm in the same Publix.
See, I stopped by to help you. I stopped by to help you out. It's Publix.
Publix parking lot. See, that lets you know that's where I was before.
That's where you were before?
Yeah. So I'm always at the 101 down there by Osteen.
Oh, yeah. That's way out of your zone.
It's not way
you over here poaching? Osteen?
We're
way over there?
We're here in the whole city. The whole county is my zone.
You're not assigned to a zone? This is your district, but you're not assigned to a zone?
I'm assigned to the county.
What's your call sign? You said when you call Central, what do you call?
Right now I'm Bravo 44.
So it's 44 zone.
Yeah, 44 zone. But
right. It doesn't obviously right. I was just making the point.
I'm assigned.
I was just making the comment that's far from your zone. Obviously, you can go all over the district, but you're responsible for a zone.
I'm responsible for the whole.
Technically, if a call comes out in 44 zone, and you're free, you're the first one to go to it.
That's true.
Right. Yeah, that's all I was saying.
But I like to put it as I'm responsible for the whole county. I don't like to minimize what I do.
No, I got you. I legitimately got a prize for the first cop that can answer that question. Okay. I legit have a prize. I want somebody to win it. I'm disturbed. I'm kind of shocked that nobody's done it yet. The prize was a new idea though. I just came up with that last week. I think it'll be pretty cool.
I think I like my uniqueness of not being the only one to answer it better than that prize.
But why is it though that you answer everything but that?
To be unique still. I just want to be unique.
Unique still?
Yeah. I'm demonstrating.
But that makes it seem like you don't know and you're lying about it, right?
I'm protesting the fact that, it's my free will not to answer whatever question I choose not to answer. So that's what I'm doing. I'm fighting the man. You're fighting the man?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
The audit man. That's what I'm fighting. The audit man.
I'm not an audit man.
The First Amendment audit man.
I'm not an audit man.
Oh, okay.
I do all sorts of stuff. But accountability is big, I think.
I got you.
It's huge to me. It should be important to everybody. And what's super important to me, what's disturbing to me, is the fact that cops take an oath, right? But they don't know what the hell it is. It's repeat after me. That's what I said before. Repeat after me, and there's no test at the end. Just walk off. All right, here's your badge. Take care. And you can ask them right when they walk out. Most of them, what'd you just take an oath to? I don't know, something about, they might be able to give a couple words, but they don't know. And I think that's an issue. And the whole thing with the 5 elements of the First Amendment. The First Amendment's a big deal, and just the 5 elements. I would never come up to any cop and expect them to recite the First Amendment because that's ridiculous.
Okay.
I would agree, that's ridiculous. The 5 elements, I think everybody should know, citizens included, because citizens need to know when their rights are being violated. And everybody, it's like a muscle, right? You don't use it, you're going to lose it.
Yeah.
So everybody should exercise their rights. So everybody should know them. Citizens should know them too. But cops, I think it's super, super important. I think a big part of the reason why so many rights are violated, you got bully cops, right? And you know it. You see them. You work with them. I know you're not going to talk about it, but you see it.
Okay.
I don't know if you're it. I'm not going to make that accusation because I don't know. But if not, you see it.
Okay.
So those are the ones, they know it or they have a general understanding, but they don't care. They're going to violate the rights anyway in hopes that the person doesn't know that their rights are being violated. The other ones violate rights because they don't have a clue. They don't understand and it comes down to those 5 elements. If they know those 5 elements, a lot more knowledge is going to come with those 5 elements, because they're going to know those are very basic rights. They're important rights. That's why it's in the very First Amendment, but they're super important rights. It's a big deal to me. It's a big deal to a lot of people. I don't come up here, they're like, I'm going to go harass them again. A lot of, there's a lot of bootlickers that, think, just harassing the police. And you see videos online, people come up to harass you. Hey, fuck you, pig, fuck you, fuck you, I can do this. That's not me.
Gotcha.
I try to have civil conversation. What's that?
I think what you did the first one was to try to make a good video to prove a point.
That was to be, well, there was a point there.
What's the point?
But that was, man, I don't want to make another 30-minute video about that, because we went back and forth the whole time last time.
I got you.
But the whole point was the perception. You said you don't care about the perception. Perception is not your problem. You don't care about that. Because the general perception, like we talked about before, is, look at this asshole. He can do it and I can't.
Well, like I told you before, perception, we can't control everyone's perception.
No, I get that. I get that.
So we have to, some things they're going to have that perception.
Right, I get that. But my thing was with something super simple.
But
you're in a position that you are.
Guess what? My perception, the person's perception of being upset about parking on a sidewalk versus preventing people from shoplifting, preventing people from ruining their lives, going to jail over something stupid, I think that holds way more weight than a person's perception. I just feel like someone's entitled because they're parking on the parking space. Don't you think?
What? But could you do that from right there, or
from right where blocking traffic?
Or hey, and that's another thing, man. What do you say? You said on video, you said that you address that all the time. You see people park there, you tell them move along, or they get a ticket, or they can be trespassed from the store.
I don't say they can get a ticket. I say they can trespass.
You'd be trespassed from the store. But then your friends, when I came out of the store, they're parked right here. They're out hanging out with you, parked right there.
Oh, so I was talking with them. Yeah.
Right, so that's okay if they're talking with you. It's all right to park there.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's okay, but they weren't impeding traffic at the time, and they just need
to have a conversation. It's right there. You see when we go back and forth to fit, but change the shoe when a different shoe is going to fit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do all that. But yeah, no, that was to make a point, because I do think that's like a perception type of thing. And I also thought that was pretty funny to come up, because the perception, a lot of people are like, holy crap, you can't do that. Why would you do that? It's a cop. You can't park on the sidewalk right in front of a cop, because of the general perception thing. But that's it. But so I'm just going to leave it. But I only come to you because you're parked here all the damn time, man.
Always.
Raising a flag.
I'm not raising a flag. I'm preventing shoplifting.
Yeah, but come on. Don't play with me, man. You're on your phone. You're human. You're a person.
I'm on my phone.
I get it, but
I'm multitasking.
You're multitasking. Gordon. Come on, man. Come on.
Okay, well, I got to get going as much as I would love to.
But am I harassing you, though?
No,
Do you feel harassed?
I got to go. Can you step aside, please?
Yeah. Hey, if you were on the sidewalk, you wouldn't have to watch out for pedestrians. So there you go. Again, I don't believe, like I said to him, does he have the right to not tell me that? Sure he does. But something like that, and I explained to him the reasoning for it, I just don't think a law enforcement officer with the right type of thinking, right, the right mind would say, yeah, I know it, but I'm not going to tell you. I don't care if you have faith in us or not. I don't care about the disconnect between citizens and law enforcement. And I think that's a problem. Honestly, he doesn't know it. That's, the bottom line. He doesn't know it, but he's not going to admit that, because he knows. He won't say it, but he knows that looks bad. The problem is he doesn't care. And my point is here to the bootlickers, there's no harassment here. That's a cop. I don't ever go up kicking, calling names and screaming. I have conversations, and now I do match the level of respect that I receive. So if somebody's a jerk to me, I'm a very sarcastic person, and I don't get offended. So, I turn that around pretty quickly. But there's that. He doesn't know. I don't, like I said, I don't want to keep making videos with him. And I mentioned to him, I do have a prize for the cop that is going to, if I find a law enforcement officer that can successfully answer that and tell us the 5 elements, I do have a prize. It's not a joke. It's not something stupid like party popper in their face or something. I legitimately have something for them that they should be proud of. And I'm excited to show you what that is. Hopefully you'll get to see what that is, because we'll be able to give it away. We got all crooked and funky here. Sorry about that. If not, if it's taken too long, we can't find anybody to get the prize, I'll eventually just show you what the prize is. But share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Bootlickers, nobody cares. Know your rights. Even the bootlickers, you should know your rights and understand we have the right to to hold law enforcement officers, public servants accountable, and we should have confidence that they can do what they've sworn to do and to protect you and not violate your rights. If you don't care about your rights being violated, then good. Let your rights be violated, but leave the rest of us alone who want to protect our rights. And like I said before, make sure you go subscribe to Twisted Accountability, the new channel. We haven't transitioned over there yet, but if you like this type of content, we're transitioning slowly to a point where all this type of content is going to be on that channel, Twisted Accountability. Thanks for being here. I'll see you soon.